Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is D.I.Y, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. For today's video, I'm going to dive back into the XRP chart because XRP is actually throwing up one of the most bullish technical patterns that can possibly play out based off of Elliott wave theory. I have followed this exact pattern on a number of my different signals posted on my Discord. Some of them I made over 20x, some of them I actually made over 50x returns just by following this one simple rule. And what's interesting to me is even though XRP is sold off more than I anticipated, due to the fact that it's actually sold off more, it's actually created this exact pattern that I oftentimes look for some of the most bullish setups. For today, I'm going to be diving back into the chart, sharing with you guys exactly what this pattern is, what it means for the price of XRP, and how we can go about trading it for the most profit over the rest of this year. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Always remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos like the one provided for you here. And make sure you guys sign up and join the Discord server of over 20,000 members and growing. If you guys want to join the rest of my community and share your thoughts on the market, links are provided for you in the description to go ahead and sign up. On top of that, if you're new, just getting into these markets, maybe you made some mistakes in the sell-off, I have a link in the description to download my free ebook. And I'm telling you guys right now, this ebook is going to save you guys a lot of hassle because it's the exact knowledge that I put in there for free that helped me the most inside of being profitable. So check it out. Links are provided for you in the description. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. Alrighty guys, so I literally just recorded this entire video without realizing that it wasn't recording the right screen, so I'm going to quickly go through this all over again once more. Hopefully I simplified a little bit better and it's an even shorter video because I just literally talked about every single thing I'm about to explain to you like 2 seconds ago. So let's start over again. What I wanted to share with you guys today is literally what this pattern means for XRP. Now, as you guys know, if you've been watching this channel for a little while, if you've been watching my analysis on XRP, what I was watching for XRP was this move here. I saw this entire move from the very bottom of March sell-off in 2020 when we bottomed at about 10 to 12 cents. We made our first impulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And then what followed was the correction with the SEC lawsuit, A, B, C, right? So this was our first impulse. Remember, if we follow Elliott wave theory, every impulse has 3 impulse waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have an A, B, C correction back down, right? And that's what takes us into our next set of 3 impulse waves. Now, what's interesting to me here, guys, is I was watching the entire time for this to be playing out. I saw this as being our first impulse, and I saw this one here as being our 3 wave, right? But the problem is, if this was actually going to be wave 3, XRP would have had to bottom about right here at about 70 cents, and then it would have had to start going up again. But if you guys notice here, notice how the XRP price chart is actually back within this previous 1 wave. That is what is known as a failed Elliott wave right here. Notice how at the top of wave 3 and we start correcting into wave 4, it isn't ever back within the same market structure. XRP is clear down here, right? And if it was a confirmed Elliott wave impulse, then this 3 wave can't intersect with wave 1. It has to be higher than wave 1. If that's the case, then we know that that's a proper Elliott wave, which this is not. We can see that we've actually intersected into the previous support. It should have bounced all the way up here at this original wick. It did not, and it sold back below. And so a lot of people have been a little bit fearful. They said, oh man, the Elliott wave failed. What are we going to do from here? And I'm here to tell you guys that because this happened, it actually shows that XRP is setting up for an even bigger move than I originally anticipated. Originally, I thought that this was going to be the move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get another 5 wave impulse. But the problem with that is this wave 3 was tiny. It was about the same size as wave 1, and that would have just showed that XRP maybe hits the all-time high and maybe shortly breaks out of it just a little bit. But because of the fact this impulse is actually falling back in to support of this 1 wave, that means that this has to be a sub-wave of wave 3. See this first little impulse in this 3 wave? 1, 2. This is where we're at today. This entire move from 16 cents all the way up to $2 to where we're at today is literally just a sub-wave of wave 1. So remember, this is wave 1 of 1, and we're working on wave 3, right? So inside of wave 3, we have to have 3 impulse waves. This is impulse wave 1. We're going to get impulse wave 3, and then we're going to get impulse wave 5. And that is only going to be the very top of wave 3. We'll have a short-term correction, and then we'll get another 5 wave after that. So guys, this is literally just the very, very beginning stages of an Elliott wave impulse. And because of the fact we're intersecting into support of the previous 1 wave, that shows that this couldn't have been a wave 3, but it has to be a sub wave. And what this means is that these are called stacking 1s, stacking 1 waves. This is a 1 wave, and then this is a 1 wave. This is 1 of 1, this is 1 of 3. This is the most bullish setup that we can possibly get inside of a market. And I'll share with you guys an example of a chart that I actually made a lot of money on following this. So this is an example of stacking 1s. This was with Phantom, and I made a lot of money trading this over the last few months. And so our first impulse came from the low up to here, and then we sold all the way back down, right? That was wave 1, 1, 2. Now, if you notice here, we get another impulse right here, 1, 2. This is called stacking 1 waves. And what ended up following after this wave 1 of 1 and then wave 1 of 3 was the 3 wave. And this is what happened after. Very, very parabolic. I think I made about 40x off of this move. And so this is the same type of structure that XRP is showing. Notice how this came back into support of the previous 1 wave. That means that this couldn't be a wave 3. It had to have been a subwave of wave 3. So the same thing here, guys. We get our first impulse, but this impulse ends up coming back into support of wave 1. So that means it has to be a subwave. It couldn't have been wave 3 because wave 3 has to hold above wave 1, which it did not do. We saw that in XRP. It crossed back into support of wave 1. So that means that this entire move is simply just a subwave. And what we're going to be seeing next is subwave 3 of 3. I don't know if you guys notice this, but if I look at this chart, the 3 wave is generally the biggest, generally speaking, and it's not always the case with crypto. Oftentimes crypto can have a huge 3 wave, and then the 5 wave can be just as big because commodity markets have extended 5 waves. Generally speaking, based off of conventional Elliott wave theory off stock markets, wave 1 and wave 5 are generally about the same size, with wave 3 being the biggest and most impulsive. And so if this is just a 1 wave from 10 cents to $1 and then back down after the lawsuit, then this entire move is just a subwave of wave 3, and we still have subwave 3 and subwave 5 to go before we're even done with this 3 wave. And what it reminds me of is actually what Ethereum did. And I'll share with you guys Ethereum's chart down here. So Ethereum made its first impulse, 1, 2, and then wave 3 took us past all-time highs, right? This was wave 3. We broke all-time highs, made new all-time highs, and then the correction into wave 4 was us landing back onto the previous support of those all-time highs. Now, the way the Elliott waves show for Ethereum is that we're going to get one more final 5-wave impulse, and then that'll be the end of the bull cycle for ETH. XRP is a laggard. We have known this from the beginning of time. If you've been following my channel, we've talked about this for a number of years now. We knew that XRP lagged the most in the last cycle. We knew that it waited until the very end, and then all of a sudden, once XRP started to go, it literally was the best performing altcoin in that cycle within a span of 7 months. And so because XRP is lagging again today, I see a lot of people fearful. The people fearful are mainly the people that didn't understand that XRP was a laggard, and so their expectations of what XRP would do are kind of crushed, right? And they feel bad. Oh no, I'm missing out on this opportunity. Maybe I should sell and put it into this. And those are the thoughts that are going through their head right now. But guys, where XRP is at is literally just lagging amongst the rest of the pack, which is what has been accustomed inside of XRP's cycle. If we throw it all the way back and we take a look at what happened in that last cycle for XRP, this was XRP's first move, right? This was wave 1. And wave 1 literally went sideways after like a 90% correction for like a year and a half, maybe even close to 2 years. We went sideways for so long, right? Didn't do anything. And then once wave 3 happened, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was wave 3. And wave 3 happened in a span of 2 months. We went from 0.03 cents to 40 cents. You would have made so much money if you would have just bought and held knowing that a 3 wave that was coming. And then we still ended up getting another 5 wave after that. So guys, this is pretty much on par with what we saw in the last cycle. We are just finishing the sub waves, but now that we're at wave 3, I expect it's going to happen very quickly. It's going to impulse to new all-time highs a lot faster than anybody's expecting in the exact same ways that it did in the last cycle. It took a very long period of time before XRP went parabolic. It's taken a very long time and XRP still isn't parabolic. But when we take a look at the chart, guys, it's very obvious that we have a clear uptrend here. This is just an uptrend all throughout this period. And now, in my opinion, this is going to be the part where it actually starts to go parabolic. It's followed along to my plan. My only thing was I fully expected that this was going to be wave 3, which it's not because it's crossing back into wave 1. That means that this has to be a subwave. So anytime you see stacking 1 waves, guys, it's going to be one of the most bullish setups that you could possibly find. I've made a lot of money off of trading this exact setup. I showed you guys an example with Phantom, these same stacking 1 waves, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then what followed was literally a very, very profitable cycle that I made a ton of money off of. And so I wanted to give you guys this little update as just a reminder to continue to stick to the long-term trend, continue to look for opportunities. Even though there's a lot of fear right now, understand that XRP could not be more bullish. And in fact, because this isn't a 3-wave, this is actually even more bullish than I originally anticipated. So I'm super excited. You know, $28 has been my target for the end of the year. I still think that that's more than possible, and we're going to see if it actually is over the next few months. But anyways, guys, this is the video I had. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to talk about the Bitcoin pair because the Bitcoin pair looks very bullish as well. Now, we're actually holding support as we speak above this previous move. This has been a very strong move of demand. Whenever we break below it, that's generally a signal for the bottom. Bottom here, bottom here. It was a short-term support before our big move in 2017. We've held support for a while, and then we recently flipped below it, and that was actually an amazing buying opportunity. That's when I actually threw a whole Bitcoin into XRP all the way back down in there, and so far it's outperformed my Bitcoin holdings. Now, guys, what we can see forming here is a very clear impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then what followed was an ABC correction. A, B, C, right? So this is a very clear 1-wave impulse. Tons of new volume came in. And what I'm going to be watching for next and how I actually think that this cycle is going to be playing out, this was the previous resistance. This was the resistance in the 2013 cycle. We did peak above it in 2017, but notice how it was a very strong resistance on the way back down in the bear market. This is going to be the same way again. This is going to be a big level that we need to watch out for. What I expect is going to happen is this impulse is going to turn into a 3-wave. Wave 3 will probably take us, past the 2013 highs. We'll flip this level indicated by this green line, and then that's what's going to set us up for our big move into price discovery. I fully expect that wave 5 is going to get way overextended. We're going to see a very dramatized move, very similar to what we actually saw in that 2017 cycle. And if I share with you guys what I'm talking about, this is kind of what I think is going to play out here. The next move will look something along the lines of this. Now, keep in mind, I don't think it's actually going to go this high. It could. Look at Doge BTC, for example. It went that high, but this is kind of what I'm talking about. This next move is going to see us actually flip this green level. Once we flip that, that's going to give ultimate surety of dumb money to just load into XRP, buy as much as they can, seeing it go up like that. And then that's what's going to take us into our final move to close out the bull cycle for XRP. This is my trading plan moving forward. Nothing has changed. The only thing is it's just taken more time to get to this move than I originally thought it would. But regardless, guys, XRP is a patience game. And if you guys weren't aware of that, I'm sure you guys are now as XRP investors. And so this is what I'm going to be watching out for. I wanted to give you guys this update as just a way to map out my thoughts and perspectives. I'm going to be taking profits on my XRP in this next move. I don't want to hold any more crypto. My profit plan for taking profits has always been end of the year. Once this move happens, once the Bitcoin pairs start outperforming, I am taking profits on everything. I am holding cash. I will sit in stable coins, earn passive returns, and I will wait a year in advance for the bear market bottom. That's my plan, how I'm going to play it. I'll keep you guys updated as follows. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you found value in this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos. If you guys would like to join my Discord server, over or download my free ebook. Links are going to be provided for you in the description for that. For the people that would also like to join my private video course and signals, links are also provided for you in the description for that. Thank you all so much for the support. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you could ever imagine. And I look forward to watching you guys make all of this financial opportunity that takes place at the latter end of the cycle. This is euphoria. This is where the majority of your profit will be made, and I'm excited to see what you guys can do with it. Thank you all so much for watching, and with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. As always, peace out.